Good day and welcome. I hope you're doing well today. I just want to see, oh, I did. Okay, I wasn't sure if I saved this file or not because I've been looking for that particular file and I just couldn't find it, so I'm kind of confused where it went. Anyways, thanks for joining. Good to see you. I hope you're all doing well today. It is Wednesday, October the 18th, 6 p.m., 2023. It is raining cats and dogs outside, and it has been for a while, but that is typical northwest British Columbia weather this time of year. On the bright side, it's rain. I don't have to shovel it. Good evening, Bess. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Beautiful day here above the clouds. We are going to be in Middle East today. We are going to be playing Sharon's Quagmire, and this is a battle where we are advancing up the Suez Canal. It's 1973. We have a fantastic armored force, which is quite large. We do have quite a while to do this, although I don't think we're going to need all that time, but maybe. This is bigger than the other map in distance, but I don't think it's as terrible, but we'll find out. What do we have? We have... Hey, John. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. We have a lot of parachutists. We have a lot of M48s, I think. I don't think we have any M60s that I recall. We have some reconnaissance units, a lot of parachutists. We have half-tracks. We have some self-propelled artillery. Good evening, Ginger. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. And for those viewing later, thank you also for joining. I hope you find this kind of useful, seeing what I do and what my strategies are and what you can do inside the game to play. So, just as a fair warning, I am using the I think this is 2.31. Yeah, this is the 2.31 beta. Hopefully we'll release this either later in the fall or early next year, something like that. Just depends how things go. I want to get some scripting done before I go ahead and do that. So, just so you have something to play with it with the 2.31. It seems that I'm the only one doing anything anyways at the moment, so whatever. It is what it is. So, what is our general plan? Our general plan, by the looks of it, is this is a good MSR, a main supply route, so we want to make sure that we have that secured, but then obviously that's going to be defended, so we'll have to cautiously go all the way up this road. We need to acquire these bridges, obviously. These bridges are going to be very important. We don't have any amphibious vehicles, I don't think, but I'm not sure. At least at this point, I think they're mostly... Oh no, we have some N113s, so we could utilize those for establishing some bridgeheads, but we do have to make sure that we keep the bridges open. I don't think we have any airstrikes, but... Oh, we have a bunch of airstrikes, but I don't think we have any attack helicopters. They came later, and I don't think we even have any for doing any landings or anything like that. So in that sense, this scenario is just going to be a massive ground assault. Happy thoughts, I guess, right? So, let's start here and work our way north. So, first things first, let's organize our troops. I'm not expecting a whole bunch straight off the bat, so I am going to double time straight away up the road just to gain some ground. Of course, I say that and I'll probably get shot at. Nope, we're all good. So let's do the same with this guy. Usually I'm not that mean where I'll have it straight off the bat. There are times when I will, so fair warning. But not typically. Let's get these heavy weapons loaded. We're going to bring up these recoilless rifles. Hey, Rising, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining. double time these guys as well. And we will get... Oh, crap. I have recoilless rifles and a Jeep, but the Jeep is going to carry my headquarters. And the leader is going for a walk. We'll get these recoilless rifles up again. That way, in case they run into any bunkers or anything like that, these will be effective against that, especially at close range, as long as they don't get shot. Let's get these guys going. And let's get some tanks up here for some support. I do have some truck-bound units. Let's get them ready. We have some heavy trucks. These heavy trucks, I think, are going to be okay for crossing or going off-road. I don't think they're terrible. Let's just take a look. Yeah, they're not bad. So probably like 4 or 5 hexes off-road. That's okay. That's not terrible. Obviously, they'll go further on the road. Let's make a small battle group. Let's load up these guys. So what do we have here? Just so you know, we do have probably 2 tank companies. We have a mobile infantry parachute company. We have a couple of regular infantry companies on the ground moving forward. Looking at the terrain here, let's zoom out and take a look. These probably won't be defended, but I'm going to assume as I continue along this road, they're going to be more and more defended. I think this is 73, so I do have to worry about missiles. I only have M48s, and they have a decent defense, but they're not the most powerful thing in the world, so I do have to be cautious with them. Where's our command tank? Here's our command, and we notice that we're starting with reduced strength because we've been fighting for a while now, so it makes sense that we don't have full strength of everything right now. So that's what I'm going to do. This group here, we're going to start advancing up this highway and aim towards that intersection. I think we will continue. Let's advance and clear this. This looks like, I don't even know what that is. What is that? There's no label there. Looks like some sort of base or something like that. So let's be cautious, but we're going to go in there and clear this out. Let's set up some firing points, and let's bring up our half tracks. We really have to be... Oh, I should move my microphone. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. Here I am babbling, and I forgot to move the microphone. Audio and video is good. Yes, thank you, Bess. So nothing got shot at up here, so I think we're safe to move forward with our half tracks. Let's see, who are you guys part of? I want to keep these guys together, so they're part of these guys. Let's bring them up. Thanks, John. Thanks, Rysine. Thanks, Bess. Thanks, Ginger. Really appreciated. This is the command unit. Let's bring them up here. Oh, not through the desert. That's okay. This tank company, we're going to go up the flank. We have, these are mortars. So they're half tracks, and they have, I think it's a 120mm mortar inside of them. What else do we have? And we have a recon unit. So that's probably a recon unit itself. So that's one thing I need to fix with the Israelis, is that these recon companies were actually a little bit bigger than that. So I need to... I think I did do that in the organizations, but I didn't implement that into the scenarios. And this is the battalion headquarters for the tank unit itself. What's this? What do we have? Some armored infantry in jeeps. They are not happy, though. I wonder. Ah, so these are reconnaissance units as well. This is part of Syria 12. So basically it's a recon unit, although they don't have recon jeeps. That would be something else that I'd want to look into. Where are we going to go after here? I think we're going to push straight through this desert up to this road up here. We're going to call this our phase line Alpha. We're going to advance all the way up to this road, to this line here. That's our plan. That'll be, if once we clear that, then we worry about what we're going to do next. But looking at this, there's a bunch of rails. There's a short path to cut through the desert, so we won't get bogged down in the sand, which is good. But I think I'm going to send these units. Actually, what do I have? Just trying to figure out what I have. That's recon. That's recon. That's a mortar. Let's get them up. Where do I want to go? Let's just go up here. You know what? That's probably not a good idea. Let's do this. And then let's do this. So what we're trying to do... I'm going to, watch for saggers indeed. I'm nervous about the saggers, so I'm trying to be careful with my armored vehicles. What's this? Let's just grab that guy. Do we have anything else? No, we're sending a couple companies this way, so that's okay. Let's just get them on the road. Someone asked on one of my videos about these are recon units as well, so let's send them up this way. About, instead of using 3D icons, they were curious about if it was possible to use the NATO symbols inside the 3D view, and I don't believe it is at the moment, but if someone was adventurous enough, they could easily make a mod for that. Hey, Broadsword, good to see you. This is Sharon's Quagmire. It is Middle East. It's 1973, and we are advancing north from our crossing to Ismailia, I believe. Yeah, Ismailia, which is here. As we can see, this is where all the juicy points are. There's hundreds, there's 250s, there's an airport, there's 250s all around. I think that's 300 there, so it's going to be a slog to get there, but that's where all the juicy points are. Here, let's bring up our tanks. Oh, and just like that, we take our first casualties from, looks like a light machine gun. And it fired 3... Oh, we took a whole squad's worth of damage. Darn it. Oh, man. And just like that, we found some bad guys. Huh. Holy. Okay. Let's get this rocking and rolling. What's this? Recoilless rifles. Let's swing this guy around. Let's bring our tanks up the road. Can I get up? Yeah, here we go. So that's a good position there to provide support for our infantry as they advance. I'm going to double time these guys because they're slogging behind. Let's bring up this tank company, bring it up the road as well. Let's bring one of our tanks over and send the other one north. Oh, we got lucky. There's nothing there. Now, I don't know if I can see across these fields. Can I see across the fields? No. But this will give us advantage to spot. Of course, spotting has changed in Middle East, so you have to keep that in mind. Just because you're going to put something out in the open to see everything doesn't mean you're actually going to do it. Fair warning. It is not as difficult to spot as it is in Vietnam, but it's still a challenge. Even though it may look like it's flat terrain, it actually isn't. There are enough undulations within the ground that... Can I go one more? Yeah. Now let's see if we can take this blasted thing out. That it will hide vehicles to a degree. Not all the way. All the time, I mean. Sorry. Here we have... We know this is defended. Let's go straight up with these guys. Oh, darn vehicles. Let's double time these guys to keep them up. Having a good pace with these guys. And our mortars, we'll bring them up as well. These guys are full strength. That's kind of nice. No, they're not. And we have some more mortars. Now, there's a whole bunch of goodies in here. What do we got? Our divisional headquarters. Actually, if that's the case, we might... Oh, we have engineers. How many engineers do we have? Looks like we have a company's worth. Do we have any other engineers? I have some bridge engineers. Ooh. Okay. That's good. So, the reason why, just as an FYI, if you decide to play this head-to-head against someone, play by email, typically the Syrians or the Egyptians will blow all these bridges. So you have to come up and build the bridges. That's why those bridge engineers are included. So something to keep in mind. If you're playing this against the human, or actually after I script it, I'm going to go and be a prick and destroy all those bridges. So you have to build them. So it's not going to be... I don't think the AI is going to do that. It's not smart enough. But once I script it, it will be smart enough and it will do it. Much like it did for my campaign when I was playing A Week in Ben Long, where it would be destroying bridges. So keep that in mind. Right now you can get away without worrying about it, I can get away without worrying about, because I'm playing against just the legacy AI, and the legacy AI is dumber than a, box of hammers. But once it's scripted, you'll have a little more of a challenge. So this being the case, I might bring up a bridge engineer just to build another bridge, because I can. I don't need it, though. That's something to keep in mind. It's one thing I don't need to do. We do have a lot of half tracks. I am going to load them, so I don't have to worry about that later. We have a brigade headquarters. I'm going to leave that here. These guys I'm going to load up. Also load up. So again, I'm not expecting any bad guys. What should I do here? What should I do? I do have these tanks, though. Not tanks, self-propelled guns. And we want to have them moving up as far as we can to provide the most powerful support that they can. I'm going to turn off the labels because it'll help speed things up a little bit. There we go. So, I have 3 beautiful batteries of M109s. And I have variety of mortars. I think this is also a mortar. Yes, but it's an 81 millimeter. Yeah, 81 millimeter mortar. So the D's are the 120 and the C's are the 180. So that's something to keep in mind. What else do we have? Let's load up again. We're going to load up all of our vehicles and get them in a better place. The main reason for loading them up is that when I want to use them as a reserve, I don't have to spend 1 turn wasted. Oh, look at that. We have some recoilless rifles, and we have an anti-aircraft half-track with 20mm, twin 20mm guns. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. Let's load up our engineers. So this is our bridge engineer company. Let's get them loaded. Let's get them up on the road. We're not going to use them anytime soon, but when we need them, we'll put them on the avenues of approach. What's this? 105mm guns. They're pretty useless unless they're close, so I'm loading them up. They will be coming with me. I think I'll leave these units here just to protect the headquarters, except our engineers. We have the armored engineers. Alright, here's a decision for you. First decision of the night. How? I have 3 engineer platoons. How should I disperse them? Where should I put them? Should I put 1 in each of these advancing columns? Should I put them all in the middle? Should I put 2 and 1? What do you guys think? We'll say that this is left, center, right. What do you guys think I should do? You guys decide. And I'm going to have some tea while you decide. Three pieces to move. Where should I put them? Each column needs an engineer. All right. That's what we'll do then. Let's put this one up here, and then let's put this one over here. And I have no idea if I'm going to get more engineers, so I have to be very, very cautious with them. Actually, let's check. Reinforce, scheduled. Well, I get a whole bunch of stuff. That's cool. Let's see, do we get any engineers? Actually, I don't know if I'm going to get engineers or not. And I won't be able to tell what these are. Reconnaissance. Yeah, they might be engineers, but I can't tell. Maybe, but we don't know. Never know what the snare designer has in store for us. You know what? I designed it, and I don't remember what is in store. So I know it's going to be a slog. I know it's going to be terrible, but I don't know how bad it's going to be. But with only 3 engineers, that's going to make life a lot harder. All right, let's end the turn there and see what happens. Oh, there's something there already. Oh, shoot. Looks like there's an RPG or a sniper here. There's a machine gun there. Light machine gun. Those are commandos. Those are Egyptian commandos. That's not good. So you see, this is going to suffer from the same problem that we had. RPG. From the same problem that we had in the last scenario, is that all the units are just going to come running down towards me, which is good, but not good at the same time. Alright, let's continue our advance. Just double time all this stuff. Let's advance with our tanks up to this village. Let's go up on the hill. Let's do the same. That provides us, hopefully, some line of sight to something that's up here or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. I am curious. Let's get our tanks up the road. Let's get our recoilless rifles up here as well. If anything, they can provide support for the infantry as they advance through this sector. Let's go find that engineer. Where's that engineer? There he is. And we're going to put him near the front of the column, but not in the very front because we don't want to lose it. So, he's in the front, but not totally in the front. Now, we do have... Now watch this. I'm going to grab this tank, grab this infantry, load them up, and now they're riding on the tanks. So, if you're doing that, keep in mind that the platoon that is carrying the riders cannot fire until they come off. The infantry that are on that are susceptible to damage, so you have to be very careful when you're doing this. That makes life a little easier in some sense. So if you run out of trucks, and obviously mortar, they can't carry everything, just as an FYI. It's mostly just the infantry. And this tank will not be able to carry this infantry just for the simple reason that it doesn't have enough strength points. I need to have 3 strength points. One tank for 1 squad, basically, is the math. And unfortunately, this is 3 squads, that's only 2 tanks. So it's not gonna cut it. But this provides me with a tank that can fire where these two cannot until we have unloaded that infantry. What do we have? Some more heavy support. Don't know why they did that, but whatever. I might be able to carry this machine gun. We'll try, but it won't carry mortars. And we do have... You know what? Let's send the infantry up this way. Let's do that. These tanks are going to go through the desert. We don't want to be leading with our headquarters. That's not very wise. We do have some armored infantry, though. Oops. I updated my mouse and it's very touchy. So it doesn't really matter. Well, it matters. Alright, so I have two distinct columns over here. This is still the left side. This is still the center. This is all the right. My tanks... I'm kind of disappointed with that. Deep intel information. I did a recon of CSM 102. You do get engineer's half tracks on turn 13, but only 3. At some point, M60s. Oh, that's good to know. I like M60s. Thanks for the heads up there, John. Oh, frickin' minefield. Oh, we didn't kill anything. That's surprising. Oh, that scared me. Oh, another minefield. And we lost the tank. Crap. Okay, let's do slow time. Let's do slow time. Yeah, I have 2.01 on mine as well. Which you can do. Oh, I forgot to slow time these guys. And we lost whatever that was. Oh, we lost our whole... Damn, we lost a lot of stuff in there. Slow time. Slow time. Come on. Okay, so we hit another minefield, but because we're going slow time, we didn't take any damage. Anyways, I lost my 120mm mortars there, the whole platoon. That sucked. Where are my engineers? Let's unload if we can. Nope. Next turn. Hidden mines are brutal. Yep. I've already suffered 2 tank losses and 4 half-tracks because of tank losses. Or mine losses, sorry. That sucked. That sucked a lot. Oh, look at that. Bada boom. Missiles. Oh, that's good. At least we got rid of it. Now, can I see it? Yes. Maybe we can kill it. Yes! Well, that makes me happy. So, we have commandos here already. That's not good news. So, let's start softening things up and try and advance with our infantry. Let's advance with these 2 platoons. Oh man, there's something right there. I didn't even see it. What the? Oh crap. What? Let's go to Egypt, they said. It'll be fun. Oh, there's engineers. There's some mortars. Okay, these are our engineers. We need to keep them alive. Let's bring up our infantry. We don't want to overstack. I can't cross that. But I can't start swinging around. Yes, good that the saggers only have 1 shot per turn. You're absolutely right. So we have mortars plus tanks. Let's unload and try and flank this position at least. These are heavy mortars. Let's utilize them. Ah, perfect. What else can we see? How about let's pick on these guys here. Oh, that made me happy. We absolutely annihilated them. Okay. That was good. That was a good hit. These infantry can come up. These tanks are part of which group? Here. So let's bring them up here. So, my ammo levels are not going to change. They're going to be 50 and 75. Unlike when I script it, they'll start higher and start going slower. Although that's when I can start, including supply runs and things like that, which could mean I redo this scenario to add some of those features so that, the supply will come on turn 15, and if you can get it up to your headquarters, then you'll get a supply bonus or something like that, right? In this stock version, that's not gonna do anything, but all right, we see bad guys here. Let's fire at them. Look at that, another minefield. Okay, let's get this bridge. Bring our infantry up. Let's go slow time. I'm gonna have to. This is why this is 60 turns, because I'm gonna be using slow time this entire time. That sucks. There's an RPG there. That's not good. No joy. Let's try shooting it. Not double timing it. Can I shoot? Yes. Let's slow time through this minefield. Man, that sucks. I'm going to pull closer, so we'll be able to capture this, secure that crossing. Our recon unit. The other thing I don't really have to worry about in this scenario against the legacy AI is the artillery. I don't have to worry about the Egyptian artillery, although if I was playing this against a human, if I was playing this against John or something like that, well then I'd be bombarded pretty much every turn, which would suck. But once I script it, then yeah, it's gonna suck, because there will be a lot of artillery, especially since I would lay the artillery much like I would play, where X amount percent, say 70%, would go on targets that I can see, and the remainder 25 to 30% would be hitting targets in the back. Even though I can't see it, I like hitting headquarters, trucks, supplies, anything that is, on the avenues of advance, just to piss people off. But we do have artillery, so let's utilize it. 155s, start getting them rocking. There, we're bombarding this sector. This is the biggest threat right now, apart from all these frickin' minefields. So, we've run into mines here. I'm going to assume we're going to start running into minefields here, which means my tanks are going to be going slow time the entire way. So much for a blitz. I was hoping for a blitz through here, but nope, that's not going to happen because there's heavy minefields everywhere, which means there's probably also going to be saggers in here too somewhere, so I have to be extra careful. Alright, I think... Oh, let's move up these guys as well, just to get the infantry supporting. This is a metallic road, so it's really nice to run on. We can move 4 hexes, 5 hexes if we double time. I'm going to save my air power for when I really need it. Right now I don't really need it. Let's pull these guys out. At least they can provide some supporting fire if they just get occupied again. We have our engineers. Let's get them closer, but not too close. I don't want them to get killed. Our bridge engineers, they're now on the road. Our brigade, once we've cleaned up to phase line A, then I'll start bringing the headquarters up closer to get ready for the next phase. I don't know what the next phase is. Probably we'll go up to here to this where this bridge is to secure it. There are some bridges here, but it looks like they're just footbridges. Oh no, that's a footbridge. This is a medium bridge, so we could cross there, I think. Let's take a look at our map hints. Yeah, that's a medium bridge. That's a light bridge. So we could cross tanks here, I think. Cannot cross tanks there, but we can send infantry across there. Also, don't forget that your engineers can typically build a light bridge, so if you do want to build a light bridge anywhere, you can do that. And your bridge engineers, they will build a medium-sized bridge, which is good for most of your armored vehicles. The big Chinese farm scenarios by Alan Arver are loaded with artillery. A lot of people getting hit in the dark and no idea where it's coming from. Yeah, right. That's funny. Well, the Egyptians, they have a lot of artillery up here. So yeah, as you're advancing, you're getting slaughtered by artillery the entire time. It will be rough, but I don't have to worry about that for this particular set. But it'll give me good ideas for time-wise and how long it's going to take an average person to play. I'm by no means any good at this game, but so average is a fairly accurate representation. Oh, that's why I lost all those things. That was a level 3 minefield. Brutal. So that's a light machine gun. Oh, at least we didn't lose our tank. They just ran away. RPGs. They're just brutal. "17 airstrikes remaining. We have 0 units have recovered out of 1. 8 headquarters unable to provide supply," which makes sense. We were moving a lot of them. 1, and it's 50 ammo level. And 1 artillery unit unavailable, and 5 units low on ammo. Come on. Show me some happy numbers here. Oh, that was good. No, they didn't reoccupy that. Oh, that was good. So, I can occupy... Oh, no, I can't. Let's assault this. Secure that. Let's advance. Let's bring up our heavy weapons. Let's advance with our tanks. Shoot at that commando. Now, can I get into that hex? It's a village hex. It does provide us a little bit of protection, which is good. That's what we want. So I think we drew most, if not all, that fire. Let's see if we can advance 1 more hex. There. So now we can assault this from 2 different positions. These guys I'm going to bring across into this village here. Now they're surrounded. We are taking casualties though. That sucks. That's an RPG team. Let's see if we can take it out. Yes. We didn't get lucky. I'm going to not go very far, but let's start advancing with our tanks. I'm going to advance up to here and then go into slow time mode because I don't know if there are minefields. I said slow time with these guys. Slow time with these guys as we advance. That's the rest of this company. Let's slow time these guys. Let's get these out of the way. Our engineers will bring up slowly. These are the 120mm mortars. We have some more infantry. Recoilless rifles. More infantry. Some mortars. Reconnaissance. Look at that. They're coming. They are coming. Let's shoot at them. Oh, that was a good hit. Ha, perfect. Oh, there's something in there. A machine gun. Let's prioritize the RPG. We missed. We'll advance after. Let's slow time through here. We do have some reconnaissance troops. Let's unload and start advancing with them. Look, these have machine guns. That's pretty handy. And let's slow time. Can't. Darn it. We'll leave these. This is a paved road, so I'm not going to pull or maneuver these guys too quickly down into here. I don't know what's up here, so I want to be relatively cautious. Let's secure this crossing. RPG. Oh, missiles. We took some losses. Let's pull back. So I see there is some saggers there. Fortunately, they won't. They need a minimum distance of 2 hexes in order to have their hard attack value be worth something. There's a minimum firing distance for the saggers. That helps us a lot. Not so much for these guys, but this guy, he's okay. That's safe. Here, let's continue our advance through the sand. Slow time. Let's do the same with these guys. Again, slow time. That just sucks. That's gonna take a while. Slow time. Do the same with these guys. Look at that. That could have got really ugly. So, it doesn't make you impervious, but it helps your survivability. Where's our engineer? There he is. Let's start cleaning this up. Slow time for you guys. That's nerve-wracking, let me tell you. Just like that. So slow. I was really hoping to be able to blitz through here, but that's definitely not going to happen now. These are heavy trucks. They're carrying infantry. They're following behind, but they can move. They're 6x6s. They can move pretty well. All right, now for this side, we're gonna leave them in a protective position. Actually, let's swing these guys all the way up here. Let's go into slow time on this road. I think this is a good position to defend for now while I bring up my other units. Let's double time our infantry. See, they can move 5 hexes if they're on the asphalt. Our engineers, let's pull them into here. Hopefully they don't die from a mine. Alright. We have our tank laden with infantry coming up the middle here. Let's get all these infantry running. Get our leader running as far as he can go. These heavy weapons. What's this? These additional heavy weapons. Oh. So, I am thinking... Let's just double time all these guys. Can I load these machine guns? Yes! Perfect. So it's just the mortars he can't carry, just as an FYI. I'm going to think that this area is going to be heavier defended than this area. So I might bring these trucks back, actually. Let's do that. Because these units they have an infantry company with them, and I don't think I'm going to need more than an infantry company in here. I think I'm going to have more infantry requirements on this main supply route. That's my guess. We don't need all those batteries. Let's not even fire it this time. These are reserves, but we're going to keep them close. Mechanized infantry, that's always a good thing. There's our bridge engineers. We don't need the bridge engineers yet, but I will take one. Put them over here to follow them. One we'll send this way to follow them, and then one we're going to leave down here by this 100-pointer. That way we can go probably up this side if we need to, or up this main highway if we need to. This side will be faster because I think this is not a main highway. Yeah, no, it changes from asphalt to dirt to asphalt to dirt, so it'll be faster if I drive up this highway here by the looks of it. Yeah, that's a major highway. This is not. That's a rail by the looks of it. So actually, yeah, this highway stops here. It stops here. Ah, intriguing. I didn't even see that until now. I thought there was a main highway through here, but there's not. Aha! Learning something new. The main highway's here, along the canal. That makes sense. And on the other side, that also makes sense. But the primary highway is all the way back here. That's the fastest way to Ismailia. But we still have to clear all this because there's a whole bunch of points in here. So that being the case, we might just take all these units here and swing along the edge of this desert. Or, yeah, I don't know. We'll decide once we get to phase line A and see what happens. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't think of that. I thought this was a road. It's a rail. We can still use it as a road, but it's not as quick by any means. But I think we're going to be slogging through here anyways, so what's the difference? There is no difference. What are they going to do? What are the Egyptians going to do? Oh, there's a whole whack load of stuff in there. Ah, we got disrupted and reduced. So these are parachutists, but look, they are really good. They have 11 and 11 for an assault and defense value. For 1973, that's pretty good. Those are commandos. They're running away. Getting across the Sweetwater Canal will be a chore too. Yeah, that I know. Oh, what is that? What? Yeah, the AI is not being very smart. It's abandoning all the positions that I had put back there back then and just trying to attack. Oh, that's weird. Intriguing. Alright, 17 airstrikes remaining. We have 3 out of 4 that have recovered morale, which is good. 5 headquarters unable to provide supply. 9 units low on ammo, and we did clear a block, which is good. Let's continue the slow advance across this desert. Again, we're using slow time to do this, primarily because we ran into minefields. We lost 2 tanks and 4 120mm mortar half-tracks. That sucks. So far we're not running into any bad guys in this sector, and I'm kind of surprised. Oh, we're almost at the road. Oh, we are at the road. And we have some mechanized infantry here. So this engineer is just clearing some mines. Alright, let's advance to here. Let's get some more tanks up here. These vehicles we're sending south. Those are our bridge engineers. Alright. Look at the bright side, Jason. There are no tunnels to deal with. Yes, that's true, John. You are correct. So here, we have the Egyptians. They are coming south. We will utilize that poor defensive choice to counterattack and secure our locations. Let's see. So we did cause a lot of damage there. I'm going to advance with our tanks. Secure that village. Secure this village. Let's get our recoilless rifles up here. Aha, there we go. Now I can see them. Now we can't see them, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get our infantry up there. So we didn't run into any mines. I forgot to check for mines. That's not good. Let's load up our engineers again. So I'm double timing the infantry and these heavy weapons just to get them up the road faster. Since this is a metalled road, they will move faster. And I do have this truck-bound parachute company as a reserve for this sector. We're on the metalled road. This is really nice for them to move back and forth. So far we haven't need to worry about them though. So this sector here so far is really quiet. I'm happy about that. It's a lot quieter than I anticipated. Our bridge engineers following up the column. Some heavy machine guns back there. Alright, in this sector, let's see. These are light units, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's see, can I get up on this hill? Yes. We do have jeeps with machine guns. They can provide some support. For example, let's see if we can take out that RPG. Nope, but we made it run away. Running away is good. There's a machine gun there. Let's see, can we overrun this? I don't know what's all in there, but we're going to try. Just the machine gun was in there. Okay. So that turned out to our favor. That's good. Let's grab our tanks. Shoot at these guys. Wiped out a machine gun. Perfect. No joy there. I can't. There's... What am I going to do? Let's overrun this if we can. I'm going to throw in these infantry platoons at the same time. So, we didn't do it, but... we can't do it again. Let's throw in another tank then. Oh no! Oh, I forgot about that. There we go. And here, let's do the same This will be a surround assault, so I'll get a bonus for that, but I'm not going to get an additional bonus for not firing. But, as you can see, we absolutely overwhelmed them, and there was no defense in there, so it made our life a lot easier. Oh, we got lucky. So as you can see, I'm being very, very aggressive with my tanks. True to Israeli form. Oh, that was a surprise. I didn't expect that. Now. I shouldn't put that tank in there by itself. That's not very smart. I am going to load up these infantry onto the tanks. We're just going to advance up through here, make sure that it's actually clear. I can't put them into something useful, unfortunately. Let's bring up our recoilless rifles. That's a recon unit. That's super small. It's only a squad. I'm advancing forward with our armored half-tracks. See if we can secure the highway. We continue to secure the highway with the recon teams. They're doing well. We have this infantry company that's clearing this side. We haven't run into a lot. Looks like these guys are stuck there, though. That's okay. Let's scroll back. What do we have? The rest of the recon. Our bridge engineers, we don't need to bring them up anytime soon. We do have some artillery. I'll leave that there for now. This sector here, we're not going to move. I think we're good for the turn. All right, what do we have? Do we have anything? No. Let's soften that up. Soften that up. I'm just going to use the 155s. So far, this is going well, except for the surprise with the minefields. This is going easier than I thought. So far, so good. Oh, there's a whack load of goodies in there. Look at that. What the heck was that? Yeah, that's not going to do anything. And we took it out anyways. That RPG I'm worried about. So far, so good. Made them run away. I wonder if we damaged them. Oh, that's a full strength platoon now. But we did reduce it by 1. Another sagger. Another sagger. Yeah, so just generally speaking, when I code this, the saggers, they won't be moving around, or they might move around from one position to another in the beginning to mix things up. But once they've done that, they won't be moving around. They shouldn't be doing what they're doing here at all. But that's because they're not scripted. They don't know any better. And they'll be in positions where, you know, you have to really consider how you're going to attack them. 17 airstrikes remaining. We have 1 unit, or 0 units out of 1 that has recovered. 4 headquarters unable to provide supply. 1 artillery unit unavailable. 10 units low on ammo, and we continue clearing that block. Ooh, that was a nice hit. That was a nice miss. Yeah, they didn't move. They're stuck there. That was a good miss. Oh, shoot. Look at that. There's a whole bunch of mines there. Okay, let's advance slowly then. Let's continue to advance slowly. Let's do a recon. I don't think we're going to see it. Oh, we did see something. Oh no, that's from down there. Let's do another recon. Let's slow time with our vehicles here. Slow time with all these. Still risky. Still risky. Okay, RPG, there's only 1 there. Let's assault them, take them out. Oh, there was more bad guys in there, and we got disrupted because of it. I didn't realize that. And I can't take out that missile. Let's try with our tanks. No joy. Alright, let's start softening this up, because we are going to get into there. Let's slow time our machine gun through this minefield. We have a couple of tanks providing support. Let's utilize them. Did they do any damage? They did not. Ooh, we did do some damage. Let's fire at these missiles. Alright, let's advance. I'm gonna see if I can overrun this. No. Darn. They're very hard to kill. Okay, what do we have? We're going to secure this village. And we're going to bring up some infantry. And some more tanks. These tanks have infantry riding them. So, boom, just like that. We have a nice little task force here that is just ready to rock and roll. We need to bring some more infantry up here to help with these assaults. Before I go further, this is all... Wait. Medium... so that's a dead end. So let's come back here. That's not good. Let's turn off the map hints. Can I cross this light bridge? Oh, I can. Nice. With a jeep, it's possible. These guys still are not very happy. Alright, so we have a machine gun coming up the flank, but no worries, we have tanks. I think we're past the minefield danger, so let's just advance. Let's get up onto higher ground. That gives us a beautiful view. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we've made it to the MSR, or phase line A. Let's swing up and start advancing towards this sector here. There's a whole bunch of bad guys. So we're using this hill to cover our advance. We will go up there next turn to get some eyes. Maybe this turn if I can get up there. Can I? No. I can with infantry, but I don't want to lose my vehicles. So we'll save that for next turn. Otherwise, we have a whack load of bad guys coming out of the woodwork over here. Let's get a little bit closer. Start firing. That's a good hit. That was such a good hit, we reduced it by 2. SA-7s. Made them run away. Our recoilless rifles. Destroyed them. Perfect. I will wait to get some infantry up here before we start advancing on this ridge. And because we have some infantry here on tanks, we can advance right up like so, and then unload. And we have a whack load of infantry right there. We can shoot at this machine gun. We're going to shoot it with everything. We did reduce it by 1, but we blew all of our shots doing it. That's okay. Let's get this tank up to the edge. How is the AI being fired? No, it hasn't. The legacy AI doesn't fire artillery, John. It doesn't know how. go. We have our engineers. We'll bring them close, but we don't need them yet in this sector, which is kind of surprising. We have heavy weapons in these trucks. We have our battalion headquarters. We can just leave them there for now. That's why I was saying that if I was playing this against a human, I'd be having a much more difficult time. Or if this was scripted, I would be having a much more difficult time. Because I would plot the artillery in ways that makes it much more difficult. Did you notice that? This bottom level is not quite right in the way that the coloring is. This is right, the way that it's going from darker to light as you go up, but here it switches. That's kind of weird. Something to look at in the future. This is 2.31. Yeah, 2.3. In 2.01 it's fine, but in 2.3 it doesn't do it because the Legacy I doesn't have the smarts to do it. It used to, because the main reason why it was turned off was because it cheated, basically. It would fire, it knew where your things were. So we decided that it didn't know where it was, and it doesn't work now, so it has to be scripted. Birdo turned it off. Our engineers doing their job. Now we can utilize our beautiful batteries to annihilate this position here. Let's advance with our commandos. Bring our engineers up. You're welcome, John. Always happy to answer questions. They may not be the answers you want to hear, but I always have answers. We're getting really close to this position. This is much more surprising than I thought. We're already on turn 5, just like that. Bada boom. Alright, let us save it and end the turn. See what happens. Just as an FYI, though, the artillery will still direct fire at you. If it sees you, it'll shoot at you. Ah, our machine gun retreated. But at least it retreated into rough terrain, which gives it a little defensive bonus. RPGs, they're always the worst thing that I'm worried about. Oh, darn it. Lost a tank. Fire truck. The heck was that? Fire back. Come on. There we go. Oh, that turned out to be a good thing for us. Oh, there's tanks back there. Well, crap. All those good sagger positions that I had set up, they are all running away now. That's too bad. And that's because the legacy AI is very, very victory point centric. So it's trying to capture points. That's what it's doing. It doesn't have any other. There are no tactical thoughts whatsoever with the legacy AI. Reinforcements have arrived. 17 airstrikes remaining. We have 3 out of 3 recovered. Yay! 6 headquarters unable to provide supply. 18 units low on ammo, and we did clear another minefield. Oh, that hit us from the side. That's why. That's why we lost a tank. Oh, that was a good hit. We wiped out that ATGM unit and made these guys run away. That's good. We can secure that bridge now. .155s. They're awesome. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to do this infantry. Couple tanks. Eliminate. They might have enough to continue. No, they don't. But that's only 1 strength point, so let's just swing these guys down and up. And up. Oh, not enough action points. But the tanks do. So let's push on with the tanks. I should feel guilty, but I don't. No, can't go in there with the infantry. So we did cause some damage. I am going to try that assault again and overrun, just like that. That's okay. So these are on the other side of a river. I can't assault that, but I can fire at it. And since they're going to be stuck there, let's just shoot, and we'll shoot at them some more. These guys can come back across. Oh, there's a minefield. Oh, I didn't lose anything, shockingly enough. AT saggers, let's take those out. Perfect. They don't have a very good defense, so that's why we could do that. Oh, I can't believe we lost a tank there. That sucks. This is down to 1 squad. Oh, it's down to nothing. Perfect. So we're clearing out this side pretty well. Let's slowly advance up the road. Let's advance up the road with our recon. Oh, not double time. Ah, I did both. Crap, that's not good. That totally negated what I was doing. Let's advance with our infantry. our mechanized company. So far, so good. Let's get our recoilless rifles up there. And our other machine gun jeeps. Ah, interesting. Alright, let's double time, or single time these, not single time, slow time these guys down the road past this minefield. Let's bring up these tanks all the way up to here. That way there's some support. We no longer need those eyes. We do need tanks up here, because I don't know what's up here, and I'm nervous as heck. If I was smart, I'd put something up there, but I don't want to lose anything. So, we'll do that next time. Oh, we're making some good progress along the canal there. That's good. Over here, what are we doing? We're not doing some good progress. But we do have heavy weapons. And a plethora of M113s that are armed with machine guns. And we have tanks, which we can bring 2 tanks from over here. That's a flanking assault. We're not getting any additional bonuses from not firing and not moving, but we are getting a flanking assault bonus. It was absolutely overwhelmed. That's what we want to do. I'm going to put these tanks on this road. Our overwatch is fine. There's nothing out there. That's good to see. Wait a second. This is a leader. Where is the headquarters? Oh, there's the headquarters. Okay. That's safer. Hey, thanks for tuning in, John. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend, or a great week, and a great night. I'll be back on Sunday if you want to join. We'll continue on with the Vietnam scenario. So now we're here. We're all in a super good position for assaulting the crossroads. At least we have flanked that whole area. Are these headquarters? Aha, so I'm going to leave the headquarters back here while we advance. Look at this, just so you can see what's going on. We are advancing from the east and the south. I might even try to... Who are you part of? You are part of that, and you're all part of that. So let's send these tanks this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this company all the way along the edge of this desert here. Secure these hills. Hopefully secure this hill to surround this. Maybe give them an avenue of escape to the west if they want. They won't, but that's how I'd be playing. Is like, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to send tanks up, secure the road, secure all these little hills as we push across. We do have infantry here with these tanks that are rolling, but the tanks are now in really good overwatch positions. We can start assaulting. Hopefully there's no bad guys there. They seem to be congregated over here. That's fine. Look at that. We can assault this, get up on this hill. Just like that. Can we get all the way over there? No. Our tanks can, though. So let's get up there. Let's get our infantry up on the hill. Our engineers we're going to leave there. Our tanks we're going to advance up the road. There's infantry scattered on the desert. We will deal with that. Just like this. No joy. So we caused them to retreat. No reductions, though. Again, we caused them to retreat. We did reduce it by 1, so that was nice. We have recoilless rifles. We're going to attack those guys from a distance. We should have a decent attack value. Yeah, it's 16 each, so that's not bad. Enough to make them run away. Ah, we only had 1 shot. Grab our tanks, move them forward, keep our line advancing. I do have engineers here. We haven't needed to use them on this avenue yet, thankfully. This is our reserve company. Our headquarters. Heavy weapons. Oh. Let's load up these engineers. So it looks like there wasn't any more minefields out here. It was just all in this sector here. That's not very nice. That was really mean. That's what that was. Alright. Let's start advancing. Not with our recon team, though. That was eliminated. Okay, let's just fire with these guys. Ideally, you want to push them out, so we can secure that for ourselves. But I don't think we're going to get in. Oh, yes! Look at that! Now we can send both of our platoons into there. That gives us a better defensive position because there's an improved position there. That gives us a defensive bonus. I'm happy about that. Let's bring our recoilless rifles up. They can provide support in case there's some bad guys. Let's swing around with our tanks. So, since we're going to be advancing along the rail line, we need to secure it against those tanks. I don't have anything that can see that, I don't think. Yeah, no. I don't have anything that can see that. That's what these things were for. Ah, that's how I spotted them with this guy. Okay. Good to know. Now, by the looks of it, I'm going to assume they're just T-55s, so I'm not overly concerned about them. Although, M48s. No, I should be. I should be concerned for close combat. Yes. Yes, I should be. That's not good. Finally, they have become undisrupted. We can advance them. Armored engineers. We'll bring our engineers up. Not too close, though, because those tanks are a threat. Let's turn this off. Let's double time this infantry. I can move our self-propelled guns closer to the front line now, as we have been cleaning up. I'll do that for all three of them. There we go. So we have all of our guns close to the front line. Just like that. We have our bridge engineers, we have our recon team spotting for us, and that's what has spotted these tank platoons. I'm going to assume there's going to be more tanks coming in this sector. We need to capture this bridge. Now, I just realized that, again, this scenario, because it was designed with the older technology, I don't have any wreck clearing units. So, I don't want to be stuck in a battle where I'm fighting tanks at this bridge crossing and having them blocking this advance. They can load up this hex full of wrecks to a point, which makes me traveling through here very difficult. I mean, I can only cross this bridge with 12 strength points at the moment, but if they get in there and fill that with wrecks, with, all these tank companies, for example, then I'll only be able to cross 6 units at a time, or 6 strength points at a time. That would be a pain. Royal pain. Alright, I think we've done everything. We moved our artillery, so I can't fire anything. Oh, here we go. We have reinforcements, which is good. That's perfect, actually. That'll be very handy for what I need to do. I think that's it. Let's end the turn. Oh, we got hit by something. Something there. Oh, and there's bad guys there too. Darn it. Oh, there's trenches there. Sneaky. They must be recoilless rifles or something. Oh. That's a good defensive position. I forgot about that. This is good for us. It's the tanks that were firing at us. Something way back there. Oops. Oh, that's good. It's still that one squad. And bada boom. Tank battle. Just like that. Or not. That's actually funny. Oh, they tried. We have more reinforcements. We have 17 airstrikes remaining, 4 headquarters unable to provide supply, and 18 units low on ammo. So, Michael has been playing this on Facebook, and he did note a bug. Let's see if I can replicate it right now. Yes, I can. Okay, let's do the same for down here. Can I replicate it? Yes. Okay, so I will have to send this file to Berto. Just let me take a screenshot so I can let everyone know what's going on. Oh wait, let's turn on the labels. And the hexes. Take a screenshot. Save that. Alright, then I will send that to Berto with a save file so he can see what's going on. Hopefully he can repair that for the update when it comes. That's why I'm playing right there, is to find bugs. Sounds ridiculous, but that's why. Are those anti-tank? Oh, damn, that hurt. Oh, that was a good hit. Okay, let's take over those that improved position. Oh shoot, there's something there. Machine gun. Oh, missile! Where'd it come from? Way up there. Can I even hit that? Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, that was a good hit. Interesting. Let's get up on this hill. We have to clear this hill, obviously. that turned out okay. Can we get them still? Oh, it's reduced down to 1. Almost done. Perfect. We do have our recordless rifle jeeps, but we don't want to... We don't want to put them up on top of this ridge because they'll get shot and eliminated, so we have to be careful. We do have engineers here still. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Reduced. So that, since I had both selected and both firings only used the first tank, that got reduced by 2. That makes our life a lot easier. Let's advance across this hill. Secure this position. Do the same here. Then bring up, leapfrog our other tanks up. I think I'm confident enough that I can swing around this way. So what does that look in the grand scheme of things? Let me show you. We're advancing along the flank. Here's the desert, or the sandy area, so I'm just going to use that as a break. We're going towards this vantage point here, secure this, and then leapfrog over to this hilltop here, which will block off this road from any reinforcements. And then hopefully, as we advance this way, there won't be all that much up there. So far, this is going quite well. Let's leapfrog our armored vehicles. Still under cover, but in a better, closer position. I think... Who are these guys part of? They're part of this guy, and he is commanding all these, so we can just swing this whole entire unit back this way. We don't need them over here anymore. Which means we can take our headquarters and bring them up here. Thanks for tuning in there, Bess. Really appreciate it. So again, this entire battalion is going to advance north towards this sausage, I guess we'll call it. The area that looks like a sausage. Positive vibes. Let's see. So far we haven't run into anything here, which makes me very nervous. Let's do a recon. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not good. Whole bunch of goodies, just like that. There's some mortars back here, some heavy mortars. Yeah, they'd be firing at us. Some light mortars, some... Oh yeah, look at that. We just opened up the whole world. That's kind of terrifying. It's a good thing we have a mechanized company. So, I think we're going to unload here. And we will continue this assault next time. because we're 2 hours, just like that. Bada boom. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this. It is kind of interesting for me to experience this type of battle where I have a lot more operational freedom because it's desert. I can do more things. And fortunately, my opponent is not very competent. So, even better, I can advance pretty much as I want. That will change, I suspect, once I get into this mess and start assaulting this city. I'm hoping there'll be more of a fight back here. But so far, I'm advancing quite well. This was kind of a hilarious surprise. The tanks crossing the bridge and just driving right into my areas. That's hilarious. Yeah, when I finish scripting, then Ginger, it'll be terrible. That's what it'll be. It'll be absolutely terrible. I hope, anyways, if I can figure out how to script mechanized units and whatnot. So that's a whole different challenge. Otherwise, I can make it interesting from a defensive point of view. Thank you again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do stream Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. Wednesdays are the Middle East, and Sunday is Vietnam. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I do answer all the comments or questions. You can leave them down below if you're watching this on YouTube, or you can join the Discord, where I'm always active there. It's always on. I can always see messages, so never have to worry about not getting an answer. Hope you're having a great week. I shall talk to you probably very soon. If you would like to see something specific, let me know. I am going to make another, I know I've been saying this, but I've been preparing for it, a video on the scripting, just to give you some ideas about how it works, at least on some of the fundamentals. And if that series is interesting for people, I will continue building on that, giving you different examples of how things work, what you can do, that type of stuff. Until then, have a great week, have a great weekend, and we shall talk to you very soon. Take care. Smile always. Talk to you soon.